Schedule a free design consultation, and the more you buy, the more you'll save on blinds, shades, shutters, and more from Budget Blinds. Visit budgetblinds.com today.
This is Newcap News with Annika Notveit.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Lower oil prices aren't just impacting what you pay at the pump. It may also affect what kind of car you buy.
I think it's not a question of buying more or less vehicles. It's more a question of what types of vehicles are purchased.
Wendy Balmer, the general sales manager at Silverwood Toyota, says vehicles sales don't go down when the oil prices plummet, but they do see a change.
When the oil prices are down, we sell more of your trucks and your SUVs, more of your vehicles that are have less fuel economy.
Balmer adds demands for vehicles from non-oil sectors are still consistent.
We do have segments of our population here that are doing really well in the economy, like our farmers and agriculture and things. So those people certainly like their well-equipped vehicles. And then you'll have a segment that are maybe affected by the oil prices, and they would be into the lower entry-level vehicles. But everybody needs a vehicle.
Balmer also anticipates if the oil prices continue to fall and they sell less new vehicles, the used vehicle sales will increase. Well, it was a special chance for Lloydminster families to spend some quality time together today. The library celebrated Family Literacy Day by hosting an afternoon of reading and board games.
If you can read and follow directions, you can cook. Well, if you can read and follow directions, you can play a game.
Staff say the goal is to promote literacy through activities that involve reading but doesn't focus on it.
You know, you can do these things without having to have access to the internet, without having a computer. I mean, sometimes all you need is a deck of cards.
Family Literacy Day is organized by ABC Life Literacy Canada and officially falls on January 27th. Well, all sorts of animals are calling the border city home for the weekend. The Wild Americas tour allows for an up-close look at some crazy wild range of creatures, some as far away as Argentina. Though, as Jeremy Thompson reports, it's the local critters getting the most attention.
The crowd at the Wild Americas show is in awe as Rocco the bald eagle struts his stuff. Rocco is just one of over 20 birds, mammals, amphibians, and reptiles on the cross-country tour.
Giving a kid the opportunity to encounter an animal firsthand, I feel they learn more about animals if they can touch them and interact with them than if it's just on a television. Kangaroo
Kevin is one of the show's interpreters. He says his passion is teaching the public how to respect and preserve local wildlife.
Just learning about the animals, becoming aware of them makes a difference.
Many of the animals here today are native to the prairies. Some, like Joe the black rat snake here, are endangered, while others, like crowd favorite Chloe the bobcat, are doing quite well for themselves.
I think she's absolutely beautiful. I would love to have, be able to actually pet them.
What's your favorite animal that's here?
Most likely the bobcat.
Why?
Because it looks cool.
She's not endangered at all. She's listed as least concern. Bobcats are doing very well, but everybody loves a cute, fluffy thing.
Chloe is the main draw, but all of the animals get their share of attention. Overall, the Wild Americas tour is all about having a unique, educational experience.
I think it just gives you an idea as to what other animals are out there, especially for the younger kids who don't get the opportunity to see that.
I think it's actually smart because a lot of kids don't really usually, they live in a city, so they really don't get to see any of it.
And we teach you about animals that not only live in other parts of the world, but in Saskatchewan and Alberta. We want to make people aware of the animals that live in their own backyard and what you can do to help save them and protect them.
Jeremy Thompson, Newcap News.